Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Battle of World Foretold, whatever. And today, we're going to be looking at Haxo the Hunter fighting Warrior of Sparta in another classic best-of-3 match.
Indeed.
He's brought the Empire. That Warrior O Sparta brought these crazy zombie guys.
Sparta.
He's brought Sparta. They brought back from the dead, thousands of years old, but still willing to fight for their king.
Exactly. So this is these battles have been recorded after the first patch and the Blood for the Blood God DLC.
DLC. Was that it?
Which means that Warrior of Sparta actually bought some Blood Knights, which is awesome because this unit's completely new. We haven't seen this yet in the tournament.
They're red.
They
they're
look
horses.
awesome.
It's
one of my favorite
badass.
looking games.
Yeah, look at
so
that.
Cool.
Insane.
And they're a really, really high quality unit. I think they're the most expensive cavalry unit in the game, even more expensive than Demigryph Knights. But we'll have to see how they stack up. Because are there any Demigryph Knights on? Yeah, there are 2 Demigryph Knights.
There's Demigryph Knights for them to kill, and they do have a bonus against them. So this could be the perfect counter to Demigryph Knights. Will the reign of Demigryph Knights come to an end?
Oh my god.
Probably not.
Maybe that's why they were introduced.
They might have been thrown in just to see if vampires could ever beat the Empire. But yes, the Empire army is literally exactly what you would expect it to be. There's almost no point introducing it. They brought handgunners, greatswords, and Demigryph Knights.
And a light wizard. I haven't seen a light wizard.
There's a light wizard. That's different. Yeah,
it's no damsel.
We don't always see that. So that's the sort of the new element. Then they got the Franster, of course. So Haxo bringing exactly the standard, probably like the optimized multiplayer Empire army. But actually, all those handgunners, there's a lot of trash that handgunners aren't terribly useful against. So the zombies are going to soak up that handgunner fire, and the Cairn Wraiths take reduced damage.
Yeah.
And I think in the patch, they actually further increase the resistance of Wraiths. So they're even more resistant to everything. So they're better than they were before.
Oh god, it doesn't latch on when I do this. Hold on. There we go. Right.
It's so hard to look at those abilities.
It's 80% now, so an extra 5% physical resistance than it was before. So that's pretty good.
So that's decent. So if you consider that previously they had 25% worth of resistance, that a 5% change is like having 25% extra health.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
I have
so this army in mathematics. This is a slightly different army than usual. 3 units of zombies, 4 units of Cairn Wraiths. We haven't seen that many Cairn Wraiths. Have we ever seen Cairn Wraiths at all? I think we've seen one or 2
I think we have. We have seen a few Cairn Wraiths coming in.
I think Haxo actually brought some in the beginning. Or maybe it was... Actually, no, it was Haxo killing Cairn Wraiths. It doesn't matter. Some, unit of Vargheists, which is also interesting. 3 units of Graveguard, regular Graveguard. We have 2 units of Black Knights on the flanks. Actually, no, sorry. We have 1 unit of Black Knights, 2 units of Blood Knights, and 1 unit of Hex Wraiths. There you go. There's a lot of different cavalry there.
There's a lot of Wraith action, so that Wizard's going to have to be busy if he wants to maximize the potential for killing them.
Indeed.
Otherwise, I bet the Cairn Wraiths will do well.
Manfred on a zombie dragon even, not a horse.
Flying horse. That's had a bad day.
Anyway, you want to see these people figures?
Alright, 3, 2, 1, fight. I'm not looking like, not seeing that anyone's going to go around the hole in this battle, which is the usual tactic on this map.
Indeed.
A crazy hole flanking action. He's going to use the hole to defend his own flank, Haxo, that is.
Fairly short battle as well, only 5 minutes or so.
Sure, he's creeping right up.
Oh, never mind, the hole is being used.
Oh no, yeah, he's going to do it.
Running around.
He's going to do it.
It makes sense, he's got cavalry, so why not? Oh, 2 of the Demigryph Knights both going out towards the Blood Knights and the Black Knights.
Okay, yeah, so you might actually get to find out which one's going to win in a straight fight here.
I wonder who beats, like, if Cairn Wraiths beat Greatswords or not. Like, the Cairn Wraith, I don't know. There's only 60 of them, which is a pretty low number. It's half a Greatsword unit. They do have the massive resistance, but they don't do that much damage themselves, in all honesty.
It's hard to say.
Oh my god, one of the zombie units is almost routing. What just happened to that?
They don't like getting shot. I thought zombies were
shot right.
Is he just going to shoot the hell out of Manfred? Because he's got the opportunity to do that right now.
Yeah.
He has targeted Haxo. Has targeted Warrior of Sparta himself.
He's from gun. Oh my god, he's dying pretty rapidly there.
He shouldn't be sitting out in front there. He's making himself a target. I think he is. Yeah, he's trying to just kill Karl Franz there.
Who's this? The General Karl Franz. Yeah, he took a bit of damage there. Yeah. The Spirit Leech and Fate of Bajuna have been nerfed a lot in the latest patch as well. So they are not going to be too useful in this one. I think Haxo the Hunter actually told me that Fate of Bajuna was being used every once in a while, and he was like, "I don't give a shit." That's what he said essentially.
Demigryphs fighting the Cav and Blood Knights doing terribly. They're getting obliterated.
Oh my god, they are.
There we go, overpriced, confirmed. Oh my god, they're doing
hell.
so bad.
Well,
That's
I guess
outrageous how bad they're doing.
I guess they were. I didn't see, but I guess they were the ones getting charged instead of the Black Knights. You should have the Black Knight charge and then try to, I don't know, flank around or something. But yeah, that looks really poor regardless, because that's supposed to be a really good unit. Oh, there's some magic vortex going off. Oh god, that's throwing everyone all over the place there. Another spirit leech. Oh no, it's some buffs.
All those gunners in trouble with the rear attack.
Oh, look at that.
Them up.
Lovely blood flying all over the place. Haxray is going to come in as well on another unit of handgunners. No, they decided to change, going into the great swords instead. Oh no, they changed again into the other handgunner unit. Wow, that was.
Ooh, you got
never saw them coming.
It
that was
looked
great.
Very powerful.
It
didn't kill very many as usual, but it looked very powerful. Blood flying everywhere.
The Black Knights, in all honesty, the Black Knights, when the they still haven't done too much, but they started dying a little less rapidly. Actually, no, I was looking at the wrong unit. Actually, never mind. They died very fast anyway.
And I think Manfred is about to die.
Oh yes,
which could definitely turn this in Haxo's favor. I say will definitely turn this in Haxo's favor.
Oh,
he's off at the moment.
The cavalry's still running all over the place, destroying the handgunners though. It's just
so many
back and
rear
forth.
attacks, but all his regular infantry is getting owned up as well. Ooh, what was that? Oh, he tried to kill Manfred and just missed out on the opportunity. He shot him with a giant laser magic thing.
Oh.
He's just about alive. He's actually coming back in, so he might still get his chance. You can shoot him again with some magic. Demigryphs are done, but Haxo hasn't seen it, so he's not using them right now.
Oh, no, there you go. No, wait, that's the Cairn Wraiths going towards them, in fact.
And yeah, the Cairn Wraiths are going to engage them. Here they go. They're going to charge the Cairn Wraiths.
Not a Spirit Leech coming off.
Okay.
I don't know, yeah. I mean, the physical resistance you'd think would be pretty good there.
Shouldn't do too much damage, but who even knows? Impossible to calculate at this point.
To be fair, they've got a lot of damage, so even only doing 20% of that damage is still a lot, I suppose. But I don't know. Cairn Wraiths are an odd unit. I don't quite know how to rate them yet, really.
Yeah, you can't assess their strength because of that resistance thing.
Yeah, it's hard.
Weird stats to counter.
Oh, there goes Manfred, and a lot of blood on. Oh my god, that dragon is completely splattered.
It's
on
pretty
the floor
gory.
there.
He did get shot to pieces. Guess that makes sense. Oh, actually, Blood Knight smashing through the center there, destroying the Greek swords. Still very balanced.
I guess I don't know. I guess you don't use the Blood Knights against Demigryphs. Then I guess you just use them for charging in the rear and stuff. Yes, but they have that bonus versus cavalry. I guess they can beat. They can take any cav. Yeah, they can technically take any cavalry except for the Demigryphs because the Demigryphs are just too good. I guess.
Yes, that's it.
It's just the Demigryphs are on a whole different level. You can't compare them to anything because I don't know. It's just a smaller unit as well. It's weird. But
maybe we'll see them again at some point, and they'll be more impressive. The other unit's still going pretty strong, slashing its way. And France, they're in trouble. Looks like he is fighting the Knights, and France is on horseback, so the Knights actually going to be pretty useful here.
Ooh.
Use the bonus against large against France.
This is why you bring the Blood Knights. You use them to take out the Carl Franster. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Saw Cairn Wraith falling over.
He's getting lanced up. So much blood comes out with every hit. It's like, how is he alive? He's lost like
he's got gallons upon gallons
at this stage. Absolutely gory, but he loves it. He's not even flinching. He loves it. 20 seconds left though, and Haxo getting the advantage now. I think it's going to crumble its way to a victory for him in a second.
So I think those Cairn Wraiths lasted a decent while against those Demigryphs. So if you want to I guess you can use them to keep Demigryphs busy, but I don't know.
They definitely stopped them, and they killed a fair few.
Yeah, but they were already quite wounded in all fairness.
They probably all had low health, yes, that might explain it. But there it is, Spirit victory for the forces of Empire.
Valiant defeat for the forces of dead.
Forces are dead. They're dead again.
Dead forces.
Back dead. I guess they'll just come back again. That's what they do, cheeky vampires. But for now, they're dead. Good job, Empire. Good job, Haxo.
Jump into the second battle.
Let's watch another one.
Alright, we have arrived on the Northern Chaos Waste. I feel like we haven't seen this map for a long time. Do people play on the other map?
It's from people forgetting to change maps in between rounds, so this map's come up a little bit less.
Yeah.
I guess it's just that.
It's a pretty dark day today on the Northern Chaos Waste.
And the faction's reversed. So this time Haxo with the vampires and WarriorofSparta bringing the Empire. So they've seen each other's armies and you're like, oh, I like the look of that faction. The other guy's playing. I'll switch to that one.
I know I just beat these vampire cons, but I'm going to play them anyway.
And Haxo bringing the Blood Knights again, so we might get to see them prove themselves in this battle.
Maybe Haxo will use them differently, and we'll see them be used better.
There are Demigryphs on Warrior's side. Yes, there are. So the exact same thing could happen. Actually,
it's a fairly similar
regular Demigryphs though, because last time it was Demigryphs with halberds who against camps, and
maybe
they can beat regular ones.
Yeah, I bet these guys would get destroyed by them. But we saw that said just now as well, so who knows? Anyway, on the Empire side, WarriorofSparta has brought 2 cannons, poor choice on this map, I would say, because it's very like they don't have a lot of good line of sight.
Yeah,
so.
you can't see.
And
if you
their
get
range,
this side on the deployment, very unlucky.
Yeah, their range isn't going to be very well utilized here. I can see he's already put on a movement order to try and move them up as fast as possible. He's brought five units of handgunners. He's brought 4 units of halberdiers, 3 units of greatswords. The Franster, I imagine, yep, there he is, and 2 units of regular Demigryph Knights without halberds.
Interesting. Let's have a look at the Vampire Army. It's a little bit more different from the Sparta Vampire Army. Only 2 units of zombies. Is that all Graveguard Great Weapons? Yes, it is. For his main lines, 6 of those. 3 sets of Crypt Horrors behind the main line, and then as a little reserve, he's got the 2 Blood Knights mentioned earlier, some Hex Wraiths. He's got himself a flying Manfred, is it? I assume it is.
Yeah. Wait, I don't
yes,
see it. Oh, there he is. Yeah.
It's hard to see with the dragon. And no hero. So yes, there you go. Big line of guys with swords on both sides, actually.
Well, a lot of halberdiers on this side, but yeah.
Yeah, the halberdiers need to try and find those Blood Knights. The Blood Knights need to try and find the Demigryphs.
I'm gonna if Warrior plays as well, he should be able to do a lot of damage against this Graveguard with Grave Weapons.
Oh yes, that'd be perfect for getting shot. Go on, Graveguard, go get shot.
Go on.
Enjoy it. I guess the zombie's going to try and tank that. Why don't we find out? There's only 3 minutes and 30 seconds of it. So whatever happens, it happens right away. So let's see it. 3, 2, 1. Fight.
Kill each other.
Kill. The zombie's going right in. No mercy. Yeah, I saw the Graveguard, actually.
0 mercy.
An advance right away.
Yeah, I mean, especially with 2 cannons, you want to get up there as fast as possible as the vampire counts.
I wonder if from this deployment, if actually running backwards would be a superior arrangement. Because every player runs forwards instinctively. But
I think backwards
might actually be better on this map.
As the vampire counts, or anyone else but the vampire counts, essentially, you want to do that because you as long as you have long range artillery advantage, I should say, you want to move back because you may as well force that person. We haven't really
set to come down the hill.
Yeah, we haven't really set any rules for not being able to or not allowed to play defensive because in this game there is for the dwarves, for example, you can't really rush. You have to play defensive, so we haven't really set any limits. Also, good to notice we haven't really seen the dwarves much lately. Ever since it was discovered that they're the worst faction in existence.
No one's using them. All chaos. It's all about vampires and Empire. Best factions.
Yep. Even
Howard's lining up
too much, I suppose. But...
Oh yeah, that's true. I haven't seen much of them either. The Howard's lining up. Looks like they're going to be facing off against the Graveguard, which suits the Graveguard perfectly.
Cannon's hitting the ground in front of them already a little bit, and even so, they've only fired off a few shots. This is
the Blood Knights are going to fight the Demigryphs, so we are going to find out how this goes.
Ooh.
Hexrace getting in there as well.
Yeah.
It up a little bit. He's going to have numbers on his side. Demigryphs dropping very fast, actually. I think this could be it. This is what Blood Knights are for.
Oh my god. But not many people bring regular Demigryph Knights though, because the halberd version is so much better.
You messed up big time, Haxo. Oh wait, it's WarriorofSparta. You messed up big time, WarriorofSparta.
Oh, good flanking going around the side from the Grave Weapons there. The Crypt Horrors coming in as well now. I think it's an
stop those gunners.
And I think the Crypt Horrors are a very smart choice because the handgunners get brought constantly. Crossbowmen is not something you see very often, and the crossbowmen would technically be better against the Crypt Horrors because of their higher on armor piercing damage, and the Crypt Horrors only having 30 armor, I believe. So it's a good choice to bring them because there's no real counter on the Empire side to them right now.
Meanwhile, how is this grind going? Both sides have just run into each other. Vampires losing there, but that's because it's the zombies. The halberdiers looks like they're very, very slowly losing to the Graveguard Great Weapons, but the Graveguard are going to be outflanked. Only 1 minute left though. There's not much left undeployed, so surely it's just going to grind to a conclusion now.
The Demigryph Knights are almost completely taken care of now by all the cavalry, which I imagine is going to start charging in the rear soon.
Oh, that cav's got to decide it now, yeah.
Franz being charged into some of the Crypt Horrors there. Crypt Horrors being supported by Access General Manfred. Cannons, I don't know.
Look how
cannons are actually trying to fire.
He's just red with blood, like 100%.
Are we looking at Manfred? Oh god,
Manfred or his dragon, I should say.
Oh my god.
Redonkulously bloody. He's having a very bad day.
20 seconds left on the clock. I don't know what's going to happen here.
Is that actually Manfred? Is it a regular vampire lord?
No, it has to be Manfred, otherwise he'd be disqualified.
He might be disqualified, is it? Because it doesn't have his Manfred's face when he
we need to find out here. Yeah, that looks like a vampire lord or something.
Oh, you blew it, but you still won. So that's something.
I don't know what to do about that.
Decisive victory. Yeah, I think that was conceded by Sparta as he realized he was going to lose on stats at that point. Not much point continuing on the grind.
Indeed, yeah. But that is that's a good question, because that is technically the rule is you have to bring a legendary lord. You can't bring a regular lord. So do we disqualify him for that? Do they have to replay?
I don't know. We didn't actually have a system for what happens. I think.
No, I assumed everyone's going to just stick to the rules.
That WarriorofSparta, if he wants, can ask for a rematch.
Yes, that's what I was going to say as well.
So if he wants to try again, he can rematch.
I will inform Warrior, but if you see this video, then that means he just said, nah, never mind. He won fair and square. So if you see this footage, then it's okay. If not, it's oh my god, I've got an awesome fucking screen here of this Crypt Horror doing a massive jump attack. Anyway, sorry, I just got a bit distracted there. So yeah, it should be fine, I imagine, if you're watching this, and otherwise you will not be watching this anyway, so there's no point even explaining this. So
pretty much.
There you go.
So we'll not see you for that.
Yes. Oh, also, we already know Haxo, if this goes through, will be up against Legend of Total War in the next round, the semi-finals. So
could be challenging.
Yeah, probably. So stay tuned for that. Until then, have a good day and goodbye.
See you then.